Hey guys, welcome to a new commander overview for Total War Arena. This time I'm looking at Vercingetorix, the new Barbarian commander that will release very soon. Vercingetorix was a chieftain of the Gallic Arverni tribe and became famous for his revolt against the Romans led by Julius Caesar. Vercingetorix managed to achieve a couple of important victories in that war, however his army would be defeated at the Battle of Alesia in 52 BC. In the game, Vercingetorix is now the second Barbarian commander next to Arminius, who released a few months ago. The Barbarian units Vercingetorix is able to bring are all extremely light and usually sword infantry and cavalry. These units excel in the woods and are especially deadly there against enemy heavy infantry or heavy cavalry. The Barbarians are also able to bring cavalry on the first tiers of the game, and these units are very fragile but deadly striking forces. Now let's take a look at what Vercingetorix brings to the table in terms of abilities and mechanics. First of all, he is both an assault and cavalry commander, which means that he can be played with both infantry and cavalry. His first ability is Natural Fortification, which increases any positive ground type bonuses and decreases any negative ground type debuffs. This means that Vercingetorix's units will perform even better in the woods, and it makes them more powerful on less favorable terrain as well. A very handy ability which also has a decent cooldown time of 60 seconds. The tier 1 version starts at a 10% bonus with a duration of 15 seconds, however that can go up to 30 seconds and very large buffs and debuffs at tier 10. Vercingetorix's second ability is called Iron Discipline, and this one makes a unit unbreakable for a while. This ability is very handy if your units are completely surrounded or simply outnumbered, and it can therefore turn even battles to your favor. This ability also has a cooldown time of 60 seconds and it starts with a duration of 10 seconds, but that can go up to 30 seconds at tier 10 as well. His third ability is definitely one of the most notable and interesting ones and called Scorch Earth. It basically gives you the option to set fire on any terrain to damage enemy units. Enemy units caught in the fire will take slow but very punishing damage over time. The attack is somewhat similar and comparable to Caltrops or a Pila throw and can be very handy to kite enemy units and to punish players using testudos and other defensive formations. Vercingetorix's final ability is called Defiance, and this one is quite special as well. I do need to mention that this ability was bugged in the preview build, which you can see on the screen right now, which means I can't really show it to you on video. However, the ability is supposed to give your melee infantry and melee cavalry bonuses to attack and defense while making your units completely invincible for a certain duration. They will take no damage at all during that time. The unit is also unorderable during this period, and when the ability runs out you will take all the damage you should have taken while the ability was active at once. A very interesting ability, and we will have to see how this will play out in the public version. So, looking at his abilities, it really becomes clear that he can be great at both infantry and cavalry, however I feel most comfortable using him with light infantry. All his abilities are excellent for these units, and it really makes him stand out from the older Barbarian commander Arminius. Vercingetorix is a unique commander that really brings something new to the table, especially Defiance, Natural Fortifications and Scorch Earth bring some interesting mechanics, and I'm looking forward to see how they will play out eventually. So that's all from me for now. I do need to mention that all the footage in this video was taken from a preview build, which means that some of things might have changed in the public version. I would like to thank CA and especially Dogbird as well for giving me access to this preview build and for giving me some of his replays. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye bye.